Okay, everybody. Let's see how many times my computer can possibly crash out today. We're gonna just get a link for everybody here. There we go. Okay. Um, that's actually a new record. So guys, that's a new personal best for my computer. Two crash outs in one day. So um hmm. All right. All right, so we're going to continue Sagittarius. Um, and thank you guys all for being patient with me. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. See if we get this light on. Okay. We're back. All right. We must be getting, or I must be getting some serious evil eye for my computer to keep crashing. So, um, okay. So, Sagittarius, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune came out. Um, like when these two cards come out, like it almost there's no need to even pull an advice card. Like this is like the universe, like literally working in a way that has like it's out of your control. I mean, divine intervention is also a card of spiritual awakening. It's a card of karma. Um, let's find out what kind of. I mean, this is serious, serious. I'm getting divine intervention and heavy karma vibes. So that means if you're on the receiving end, good or bad, um, it's causing the wheel to turn. So let's find out why. Crazy, and this is huge. Something big's about to happen. It has to do with your work, something with money, your career. This feels like good karma. Can I just get one card on Judgment? Hmm, interesting. Okay. Sagittarius. It feels like you're getting good karma because of somebody who did you dirty, like in a relationship. um, that's what it is. It's also like a small level of like acceptance. That's a big thing with Judgment, accepting the past. Somebody who lied to you, or you felt like there was a ton of just like illusions. This person might have like overpromised and underdelivered a lot. Um, somebody who's like really quick to say they loved you. I'm just somebody kind of dishonest, um, and kind of temperamental too. Definitely not emotionally mature. But I mean this is huge. Um, I think something really good's gonna come in for you. Let's see. Let's see one more card. Hmm. Why? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Um, hmm. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit. Um, Now it's becoming very clear. This is not okay. Judgment clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Moon, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Swords, and of course, followed by the Ace of Cups. This is a huge moment approaching, coming in your life regarding a person. A huge moment. We're talking like it's going to change your life forever, for good or bad. Like the choice you make is either going to put you on a brand new timeline, a new cycle of like good fortune, good things coming in, or potentially a bad one. And it's going to come down to you determining if you want to work on this connection with this person, which you seem to be a little on the fence about. And it's kind of making you unsure about what to choose. Potentially, if you want to choose this, work on this, or choose something brand new that could be coming in. I think it's pretty clear what you should choose. Like, I mean, do you want to choose like a Knight of Cups who, again, is emotionally immature, leaves a lot of things like out, doesn't tell you, like tells you half truths? Or do you want like the biggest overflowing cup ever, something new? I think this is Spirit trying to warn you that you can either start a brand new cycle of something beautiful, or you can repeat a toxic cycle and not learn the lesson. Oh yeah, as I said, toxic cycle. Look who shows up. Capricorn energy. So clear. I think this is you trying, like, you got to get out of your own way, Sagittarius. Like, this is the universe calling judgment. There, I mean, this is as clear as ever. Just a desperate attempt to remind you, like, what's at stake. So, do not be fooled by this Knight of Cups, like wearing his heart on his sleeve, promising you the sun when really it's the moon. Illusions, lots of things unseen. Clearly, a really unhealthy relationship dynamic with this person. Clearly, and just because you can't see something in front of you that will be better doesn't mean it isn't coming, because it is. What's up with the Ace of Cups? Oh yeah. So, dude, this is huge. This is existential. This is the Ace of Cups clarified by justice. If you make the right choice, I mean, talk about strong, like the Wheel of Fortune, like this is the universe balancing the scales for you by making the right choice, by breaking a toxic cycle. Holy cow. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Couldn't be more clear. What's up, Broa? Okay. I hope everybody who was joining us before, like Herson, I hope they found their way back here. Everybody probably just kind of got tired of my stream ending abruptly. This is crazy, Sagittarius. Absolutely crazy. I'm just going to timestamp this. Crazy energy. Um, such a strong message. There's so much at stake here for you. Don't do it. You're just going to be unhappy. You go back with this person. Okay, Spirit. Thank you for the clear messages. Um, okay, let's do some chat. Let's pull some cards for the chat since we just finished fire signs. I think Roa, you asked me to pull a card or two, correct? Mm. Anything specifically, Roa, that you want me to pull on? That reading was crazy. That reading was like kind of epic. It's crazy, like, you know, I mean, we just like the day-to-day grind of life. It's like we have a choice come in like that with like an X. And it's like it just feels like a choice, like a just another choice. Like sometimes we just totally miss how like how significant it is in our life. Like sometimes really heavy moments kind of go over our head while they're happening, you know? Um I mean for all those cards to come out, it's crazy. It really is. You know, I feel like the universe has so many like predetermined timelines that we could get on like through the course of our life, and they give us options and opportunities to make choices, and it puts us on some really bad ones or it can put us on some really good ones. Of course you do, Debbie. Hmm. Debbie, you have to tell me if you don't want to say on air, you can email me. What kind of wine do you guys make? Like a white? Do you guys do like Chardonnay? I think that's like a popular grape in Napa, right? And do you have like a distributor or anything with your wine? I never even asked you that. Um, okay. Did we lose Roa? Um, you sell a lot of it? I'll tell you, White Dog Cabernet, it's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I see a lot of marketing potential there for you. All right. So I'm actually we'll move on to water signs. Um, till we get some more chat requests. I think we lost a couple people when my computer crashed out. So okay. So let's do people drink lots and lots of alcohol everywhere, not just in California. Oh, there you are, Roa. You are here. Hey, Christy. Christy, that Sagittarius reading, you have to just rewind and then catch up with us. It was insane. It was crazy. Crazy. Um, yeah, I think you can I might be mistaken. Guys, can you rewind while the stream is live or no? Does it work like that? I think you can. You should be able to start it at the beginning. Okay. Roa, what should we ask? Anybody who ever tunes in after the live stream is gonna be so confused. There's like three there's gonna be three separate live streams um today. I have to go back and timestamp. If anybody loves me enough to ever want to timestamp in the comment section while we're going, that's helpful. It's not necessary because I try to keep track, but um okay, so Roa, let me know what you want me to pull a card or two on, and then we're gonna do water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Do you really want me to pull cards on that? I will, but that feels like a door that could be really dark or really like full of light. Oh, okay? I will, but just because I care about you and it's my responsibility, and because it's a chat question, you have to tell me why first, why it's important to you and the context. Because I'm not going to do something that's not going to be helpful to you to, or that's not going to serve you in a positive way. Okay, and that's me trying to like protect you. Okay, because I say it a lot. There's a lot of things and there's a lot of channels, like a lot of readers that pull cards on things that aren't helpful to us, that don't help us grow. So I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry. Let me pull some cards. I'm not going to target it at him. Okay? I know. Stuff with family. Listen, it's okay to love somebody and understand that like they can't be in our life. I know that's really tough to do with family. It's truthfully if we think breaking away from like an ex is rough, that's completely different. So, yeah. I'm really sorry. I mean, being let down by a parent is a lot different than being let down by like a romantic partner. That can Spirit, can we get a card or two for Roa for advice? He lives with you? Okay. Yeah. Um Roa, just remember, like at the end of the day, you have to you need to protect yourself and like again, I don't want to give you advice on something I know nothing about. Try to all you can do is be there for your mom, but there's always a point potentially. People need to help themselves if they can. Um and if they don't want to, that you always have to if it becomes too toxic for you and you're trying to do everything you can, you you might have to know um when you need to like detach or walk away. And I don't know anything about your situation. Spirit, can we get some advice for Roa? I'm really sorry though. Like something like this feels too deep and heavy to do a chat question on it. Um there's so much that there's no way I could know. And it's not right for somebody to try to give you advice on something like that. Mm, I bet. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Let's get a card for you. Spirit, what does Roa need to know right now? Okay. One more. I like this, Roa. Beautiful. Oh, so nice. Roa, take what you can out of this. Very clear message. Okay, I pulled 3 cards for you. I mean, geez, could we get a more fitting first card? Well, I know you're carrying a lot. I know you're carrying a lot of burdens. You're carrying everybody's burdens. You're carrying your mom's burdens. You're carrying it all. It's not going to be forever, okay? Like 10 means it's almost done. The cycle is nearly over. It's finality. You're almost to a conclusion. And I think that someone, and I don't know who or what, but it's very clear. Next card out was Knight of Swords, followed by the Sun. Somebody's going to be coming in soon, very fast to help you, and it's going to be good. There is no bad message. Even the Sun reversed is good, guys. This is such a good card. I'll take a Sun reversed 7 days a week. Okay, somebody's coming in to help. Somebody who's really gonna like fight or help you out. Okay. So just know it's not permanent. All right. Hey, like fighting for people, like when things are unhealthy. I don't know if there's like a physical. I don't even want to put that out there, like an abuse thing. And I know that there's like a whole nother layer of like culture and stuff. Um, do whatever you need to do to protect yourself and anybody else, okay? Um, and I'm sorry. If you weren't like a 37 plane hour ride away, I would totally come over and help you. I mean, I'd prefer to not have to like beat up your dad, um but this is beautiful, okay? I mean, geez, I love tarot. Guys, this is what tarot's for. To like remind like I mean, geez, talk about confirmation, you know? Um anyway, love you. Hey Elaine. Okay. Roa, I forgot where you said you're in. Are you in like northern India? Did I get that right? Are you in northern India? I can't remember. Sorry if I'm wrong about that. You're in London, excuse me. I'm sorry. Is that where your family is from? And again, if I missed and I'm wrong, Dubai. Okay. Yeah. Well, um maybe that I mean, listen, I know that there's like a cultural thing within your family and but London is London, you know. Um So there are people that are there to help and would understand. That's kind of like maybe that's a silver lining. Maybe that Knight of Swords was like an English chap coming to help. Dubai. Okay. I'll have to look at a map. I just felt really ignorant too that I didn't know that. So I'll have to look. But we love you. Okay. Of course it will. Don't hope. No. Cut that word out of your Everybody cut that word out of their vocabulary. That's how we manifest. That's law of attraction. You know. I know. I don't hope. You know, because it will. And the cards told us so. Okay, let's do Cancer. $25. Of course it will. That's the flow of life, guys. Nobody's life is all good or all bad all the time. And if it's all bad all the time, that's the universe telling us that we need to do something different. Like that's them trying to make us get a hint, you know? Um Everybody has ups and downs. That's how life works. It's the flow, but it's how we handle them. It's what we do. We do the right thing, we make the right choices. Um Things generally get better. Especially if we're really trying to genuinely do it from like a place of, of love, good intention. So, um okay. All right, Cancer. And thanks to anybody new, if there's anyone new in the chat. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. For Sandwich, that's so. Thank you so much. This is why I love my collective, because we're all here to help each other. That's so thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, Cancer. Love it. There you are, my friend. Showing up in your own reading, Cancer energy. Such good vibes from the first two cards, Cancer. Like immaculate vibes, Cancer. You got the Fool and the Chariot, two major arcana. I mean, dude, taking a leap of faith, feeling good, like just new energy, just going with it. Freedom, going with it, like in confidence, like real confidence, Cancer. Like just charging forward confidently. Like talk about like the I am mantra. Like talk about law of attraction, knowing. Like just taking a leap forward, going forward confidently towards something that you don't even see yet, but just that you know is there. I love this. So awesome. Taking that leap of faith. Woo. Okay. Why? Who's this? Okay. Okay. Wait, can I um clarify chariot, please? Clarify King of Wands. Okay. All right. Got it. Love it. All right, guys. Love this. Um, you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown, like with a real sense of excitement and new energy. This is striking me. I'm getting a couple messages, so I'll try not to be like all over the place. One, you're taking a leap of faith and moving with this chariot energy towards um stability, financial success, something that you think will put you okay, so towards one, something that you're perceiving to bring you in this type of energy that will put you in this energy, and or two, something that the universe is letting you know will get you um to this place, to this energy, which is kind of cool. It's like, I guess that's the chariot fool. Wow, okay. It has to be both. It's like you going towards the unknown, um, while kind of knowing that like trusting yourself is gonna get you like success, get you material success. While the universe kind of like confirming that for you too. Um, really awesome. Under the chariot, Cancer, Page of Wands came out. Love this card. This, like, the Page of Wands is all about enthusiasm. Um, I mean, being courageous. He's also obsessed with, like, elevating himself, like, and like aligning with his passions. Like, he's like so obsessed with like kind of like being on something that he perceives to be like a higher calling. It's really pretty cool energy. Again, it's kind of like that sense of adventure. It's really nice. There's like an element of like a needing to be like being passionate about like um that's aligned with like a something that you feel called to do, like a calling, which is really cool. Um, whatever you two lovely ladies want to do, that's what this chat is for. Um, yeah. So, and I'll tune in. Yeah, I'll chime in if you need me to, or when I feel like I see something that I have opinion about. So, um, Cancer, amidst this, just a friendly warning. Somebody showing up in King of Wands energy from your past. Again, not they're showing up in this energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. And I said it a couple days ago, guys. I make sure all my cards are upright. If a reversal forces its way out, I always take it. But that being said, I always try to kind of connect and channel in to when a court card is giving me like reversal type energy. Um, I hope that made sense. And this King of Wands is certainly giving me reversal-esque energy. This is not like a fully upright King of Wands. This person's coming back in and is just so intent on you. They're gonna like bring they're carrying burdens that they want to place on you. A reverse King of Wands is kind of like a scumbag. Um, an upright King of Wands is somebody who like can really like energize and like ignite passion and like can inspire a whole group of others around a particular goal or cause. And he's amazing at it. He's like a public speaker, just like somebody, people hang on his every word. And that's what is his alignment. Like, that's what drives his passion. Like, getting people around a cause. A reverse King of Wands is somebody who is like completely uninspired, like the worst case, like a completely reverse King of Wands. Somebody who's like no, like completely unaligned with like any sort of higher purpose, really unmotivated, like somebody who is like manipulative, like the worst of the worst reverse King of Wands. Like we're talking like dictators who like invoke like genocide, like people like total charlatans, like, and you guys know what I mean, like, but this is somebody like who might lie to other people to like this is somebody like, I'm trying to make it a like a comp. You know, the person in high school, like the not good person who like had a problem with somebody, probably not justified, and they would try to like just get all of this energy, like everybody they know, like they would spread lies and just get everybody else to hate someone else. That's kind of like a comp. Like maybe somebody who's in the wrong and actively tries like to spread lies about someone who did nothing to them, like just to garner support and energy around not liking somebody. So this King of Wands is not great. Um, what else do we need to know? Love this. The devil, guys. Thank you, Spirit. It still feels good when I get confirmation, when I'm picking up on a card and I pick up that it's a reversal energy and the devil comes out, because sometimes it takes me a second. It's tough to pick up when you're getting negative energy when all your cards are always upright, but there it is, guys. This is a shitty person through and through. Somebody like who wants to, just a bad person. And they're looking to suck you back in, like while you have all this positive energy. Guys, if this isn't a fire sign, you might know who this person is. This is somebody you've dealt with that was toxic. This is somebody who's like a smooth talker, like a smooth talker, like a grade A gaslighter, like somebody who's really good at like, who's charming as hell, good or bad, like probably not very self-sufficient either, truthfully. Because this is somebody, the King of Wands reverse is very, again, not no energy to like, just unmotivated. Like their motivations is this, like creating like chaos like with other people. Not a great person at all. Um Sadly, this kind of resonates a little bit, guys. I almost don't even want to say that, but it does. I'll just leave it at that. Do we even need advice? Let's get one more card. You're gonna have victory. I love this! Cancer, so dope. The Fool, the Chariot. You know what you're going towards. You don't see it. Just literally, just like you have great energy. I mean, again, talk about an inner knowing of what's right for you. Like something that is like like your life purpose. That's what the Page of Wands is all about. Pursuing something that he views as his life purpose. something that you know is meant for you, like your career, your material abundance. Oh my gosh. And then look, this is the card confirming all that, Cancers. Triumph, acclaim, public recognition, victory, like being recognized by others. Just watch out. Guys, watch out for this dirty dog. This person is coming soon. And they probably know that you're doing well without them. That's probably why they're staring at. This person has been watching you. This person's probably been like, this person might have be quietly, obsessively keeping tabs on you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Like staring at your socials. They want to come in and just burden you big time. Lock you back up. Cancer, be kind to this person if they show up. I think this person might just want to get a reaction out of you. That's like that would be their consolation prize if you won't let them enter your life. They'll settle for just getting a rise out of you for some kind of interaction because you're not talking to them. Just be nice to them, block them. You know, don't meet them at their level. That's how you feed low vibrational people. So, anyway. Love that. Frankly, guys, I hope that resonates for me. I mean, everybody knows already, I'm a Cancer Sun, so maybe this is my chariot, you guys. My show that I just started. Certainly feels like it is. So, okay. Pisces. And guys, I mean, for everybody, something that you care about, that you just kind of have a feeling about, we all need to be in that Fool energy, the Fool and the Chariot energy with everything. Everything. I mean, that's why we stay in bad relationships. That's why we don't, like, we choose to not take a chance and move somewhere new. We don't always have all the answers. The only answer that we do have is what we have in that moment. Especially if it's something that makes us unhappy, we already have that answer. We know exactly what we're going to get by doing nothing different. Especially if you're in a position or a place in your life where you're with somebody that is making you sad, like you're in a job that you don't like. That's the only answer that you guys will have. Definitively, you already have that answer because those situations very rarely, in my experience, change. So why wouldn't you want to take a leap of faith into something new? Is it going to be that much worse? How much worse could it be than doing nothing different? Roa, are we friends on Instagram? Yeah, if any, and you know, I try to use my Instagram channel. So all of you guys, you know, if any of you guys want to connect with each other, um, you know, off YouTube, that's what it's there for too. Like I know, a lot of our friends in the chat, are friends on Instagram through meeting on the show. So I know Christy has a couple friends from our chat, on Instagram. So and I think I only have like 45 subscribers. As little as I know about YouTube and like algorithms, I don't even have a clue about how to start trying to like I guess, promote it like an Instagram channel. So it just kind of, I guess, lost on me. But all right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this deck. I hope everybody's having a nice evening, nice Saturday evening. Debbie, truthfully, I could probably go for a glass of wine right now. I wish I had a bottle. I'm sure you probably don't run out too often. Um, I never drink at all before I do readings. I just have never tried. I just something tells me that that might not help me think clearly. Um, I tend to feel like substances like that are not great to heighten our intuition, but that's just my personal feeling. I mean, then again, a glass of red wine never did anybody any harm. So, okay, Pisces. Is it Pisces? Did I do Pisces? No, I didn't. I'm losing it. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hmm. Maybe I'll employ you for that, Roa. I try to post shorts and stuff um, from YouTube, but the more I guess, I mean, this is like my second month doing this, guys. I just, I'm not, I don't care about just getting views. Like, I don't even want to do shorts. There's no substance to them. Like, I know that's how a lot of people get, like, I don't know, like, blow up. I mean, if I feel like I have something valuable to say in under 3 minutes, or like there's a 3 minute segment of something that I say that I feel like has substance, I'll try to turn it into a short video. But I mean, everybody's just so obsessed with like consuming like just information and such. Like, I think the average person watches like a YouTube video for like 30 seconds. People have no attention spans. Um, and frankly, that's probably not somebody that I'm like desperate to have on my show. I mean, actually, maybe those are the people that we do need to try to convert. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's not. I just don't have any interest in trying to pump out like shorts. Like I don't know. I hope that made sense in some weird way. Um, you know, I mean, it makes sense to me, I guess. But I guess I'm only really looking to do stuff like that if I feel like it has value. So, but you guys know that about me already. So, okay, Pisces. But I mean, Ro, by all means, I'll give you my password. You can make as many shorts as you want for my channel. I just, I have a hard time connecting to putting in a lot of time to stuff like that. And I am a single full-time dad, outside of my tarot hours. So, okay, thank you. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, of course. Is this you? Who is this? Can I get one more? All right, Pisces. First card out. I think this is you showing up in your watery energy. I think you're trying to get your. I actually think you're, and I could be talking to a man or a woman. I think that you have been you're working really hard to like get your finances up. Like you're working really hard. That is such a strong message because of the Eight of Pentacles, and the Strength card came out too. I mean, like the endurance, perseverance, dedication, discipline, it's front and center. And this is good energy. When this card shows up, that means you're inevitably going to um like to get to the place you want to be at. um However, I do think that you are struggling now. I think part of the challenge and the endurance and perseverance that you keep trying to find is coming from a place, because I think this is currently how you're feeling. Five of Pentacles. I think things have been a little rough for you financially. Like I hope you're not homeless or anything. I'm not getting that energy. I think things have just been tough financially. Like I think it's like a paycheck to paycheck, or like how do I even pay this bill? And I've been there. Um I've been there a lot, trust me. Um and the inner strength it takes to fight through that, um it's serious. You know, guys, I actually, something I read, like a fact, um if you if just anybody, if you give somebody like a problem to solve, and before the problem, like you tell them, like for instance that they have like a, like, hey, you have to pay this bill that you can't afford, it actually drops your IQ down like a full standard deviation. Like when people are stressed about money, it legitimately makes you not be able to think as clear, like process like information as well. There's like a full study on it. Like people can't compute like the same information, like, and just daily information the same, when there's like an underlying issue of not being able to pay for something, like something that feels existential. It's pretty interesting. I'm sure we can all relate to that. Like when we're stressed about money, like not being able to pay things, it's like it can throw a lot of things off in your life. Like you feel kind of foggy. And again, this isn't like an opinion. I mean, this is like they did like real like Harvard studies on this. It might not have been Harvard, but there's a lot of data on it. It's crazy to me. Like it actually lowers your IQ. Um, so, and there's a lesson in that as well, to fight through that. That's that's like when the universe really shines on you in a good way. When you can persevere through shit like that, excuse my language. Ooh, I just got chills. Guys, I can really identify with this. Like a lot. I'm sure we all can. That's like a timeless message. Um, you know? So just know that it's gonna work out. And I actually think that the reason you want to work on this, and you're doing a great job, by the way. Talk about steady energy here. A lot of pentacle energy, a lot of earth energy showing up. Um, I think it's because you have actually someone in mind. I think somebody that you see as like a future husband or wife. So you're really trying to do this like for yourself. You're not doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it first and foremost because you know it's what you need for your own like peace of mind, but you're doing it for an empress. Um, let's get one more card on this empress. Hey Sarah, great to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from tonight? And I'm Stefan. Sorry, I can't see that little emoji. Is that a water sign? Oh, cool. Great to meet you. We have a few UK people here with us. Leo, thank you. Yeah, my monitor, I can't see the little yellow thing. We did do Leo on the last stream right before this. One more card. Oh, beautiful. Uh-oh, why? Hmm. Okay. Stay focused, Pisces. There might be moments where you want to like kind of daydream off and get indecisive about what you're doing. Just stay focused, okay? It's really important. Don't question what you already know to be the right path. That's very clear. But good energy. You're gonna get through this, no problem. And in the case for any Pisces that there's not somebody in mind, what you're doing is going to transform you from like a Queen of Cups energy to a full blown Empress, which is really nice. Um, and you could be having a child soon or getting a new animal. So thank you for Sandwich. Haha, that's so funny. Really, Debbie? Guys, how many obscure, strange coincidences do we have to constantly fall over in this in my live stream chats with one another? Well, Sarah, because you're new, I'll say it again. You know, I I truly believe that everybody who finds this channel, you guys are all extensions of me, and mirror a lot of things in my life and all of us really for each other. We're just on different timelines, so it blows my mind every show how much I feel like so many of us have in common with things we go through. So so great to have you. All right, Pisces, that was good. Oh, thanks, Sarah. That's really sweet of you. Um, have you watched any of my other streams? You know what I want to do for you since you're new? Let's find out Spirit. Let's get two cards. Let's tell Sarah what her secret superpowers and hidden strengths are that she might not know about. I like doing these, they're fun. The way I look at it, it's we all have like skills that we were born with and hidden strengths that sometimes we haven't really tapped into fully. And it's something we can kind of step into that the universe wants us to know about to like really help us like activate like our best outcomes for our job, for our relationships. You're so welcome. Okay. Yeah, and for anybody else that's new, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you like. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, I'm so grateful. It's always a huge help. Never mandatory, always optional. My readings are always free, but there's a couple ways to donate in the video description, and it really always helps. Means a lot to me. I always say I'm gonna keep doing this for free till I can't pay my electric bill anymore. So okay. Spirit, what can we tell Sarah about her secret superpowers, hidden strengths? Hey Drew, nice to meet you, man. Well, I'm happy to do my I'm happy to help if I can. What are you scared about, Sarah? I do these because I've never asked the universe what someone's hidden strengths and superpowers are, and they're like none. They don't have any. We all have them. A lot of times it's things that we've actually like felt in like a fleeting instance, like something that we're just inherently really um like gifted with, like a certain way of being or acting or treating others, that if we really try to like be in that energy all the time and really do nothing else different in our life, it's going to just like naturally like help us just attract better people, like have things go smoother. um Drew, let's circle back to that in a second. I'd love to help you out, man. We're just gonna pull a card or two for Sarah because she's new. Spirit, what can we tell Sarah? Sarah in UK. Wow, I love this, Sarah. Give me a second. Let me see what I'm picking up on. Okay, really nice. Okay. Um, I love this. So I feel like you're somebody who, and again, this is things you might know about already, or something that you might not even realize is like like something that's a strength of yours that can really help you um when you need it. Um, I feel like you're somebody who understands what it is to like be contemplative and like reflect, um not so much on others but like on yourself, on I think you're the way I'm picking up on this, I think you're unbelievably self-aware, um whether you know it or not. um you're unbelievably self-aware of like your presence, your actions, the things that you say. I think you are somebody who is accountable, um, in the eyes of others, and people respect that a lot about you. I think sometimes maybe you like to be a little solitary when you need a moment to kind of reflect. I also think you're like unbelievably creative. Um, like unbelievably creative, and it doesn't have to be like you like to draw. Like creativity can be like in the form of like anything, like ideas at work. Like it can be unconventional. Like if you're in advertising, you have a creative mind. I think that you go into, again, if I'm wrong about anything, let me know so I can get better. But whether you're in a relationship or not, I think you go into things with like kind of like this really kind of innocent, like, I don't want to say naivety, but like you don't get disillusioned. Like you give new things like an honest chance. I think you're unbelievably like intuitive and like aware of how other people feel. Um like even people you don't know well. And I think sometimes it actually kind of drains you a little bit too. um I feel like you own several pairs of boots. I don't know why I got that. Um I honestly hope that you tell me you don't, just so I so I can just confirm that I am crazy. Um can I get one more? This is really sweet. You have some like you're I feel like you have really good you're like a super high vibrational person, Sarah. It's so many people like are born and die without any ability to ever be like self-aware or reflective. What the heck? That's such a strange card. I need to get one more. I've never seen this show up for a strength. I love that. Um, okay, that makes sense. So I feel like this is something that maybe you don't tap into enough. Like your ability, like whether you need to or not, to like really be fearless and charge forward, like into something, into like anything, conflicts, like standing up for people. Um, like your ability to really charge forward and just like be blunt when you need to. Um, like be direct, like authoritative. Also be fearless, regardless of the outcome. Um, and I know that's a strange message with like a strength, but I think that it's like maybe I feel like spirit's like trying to say that like win or lose in an outcome, if you tap into that like fearless energy more, it's gonna more than not really go in your favor, and to not hold your tongue like when you feel like you need to speak up and just be blunt with people, not in like a way to intentionally hurt them. um like you always want to have good intention, but sometimes we need to be blunt with people and direct. um and like words can cut, but if you have a good heart and you're trying to do it from a place of good intention, it's not a reflection of you. You know, like we all know when we're trying to like cut people with our words to hurt them, and we know when people deserve it and they like things need to be said. um so maybe we can get them to take a second to like reflect reflect on themselves. I think the universe wants you to know that um you're just like a strong person. Like you don't mind charging head first into something that you know is going to be um like turbulent. I mean, this guy is literally charging head first into a storm, just fearless as fuck, excuse my language. And know that win or lose, it's always the right mindset, and to always try to lead from your heart space too. Be loving. Harness your creativity and speak your mind. Always be incisive. Don't second guess. The Knight of Swords knows like what he's going towards, and that's it. There's no second guessing. There's no questioning what he's going towards. And if you ever feel like unsure, that first thing that that first feeling we get about something is always the right one. It always is. And then like all of our self-limiting beliefs and like fears and other people's self-limiting beliefs of us starts to creep in and we get confused. Don't let anybody knock you off of what you know is the right cause. And a lot of times when it is the right choice, you get confirmation when other people try to fight you on it. You know? So you also have to have some air placements somewhere. You have to. Might not be in your main three, Sun, Moon, Rising. You have to have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius somewhere. You got a lot of sword energy and some cup energy, but really beautiful reading. How many pairs of boots do you have, by the way? I hope I was right. I got such a weird message. I just humor me. I don't know how old you are or anything. Did you do like a water sport when you were younger, like swimming or anything like that? Like diving? Did you swim a lot? Like honestly, you're by you answering either way is you have 6 pairs of boots. It's just kind of helping me understand my, I guess, my own channeling and intuition better. Because guys, I'm not a finished product either. I'm still trying to self master all the crazy things in my head. Did that resonate at all? Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm still trying to trust my intuition, you know? I mean, I have a hamster that spins in a wheel 24 hours a day up there. That's why I never sleep. Um, and a big curve for me when I started doing tarot was trying to grab all the constant thoughts that pop in my head and understand what I need to like what's relevant, um like what's a message. So anyway, I hope that helped, Sarah. You're so welcome. Thanks for joining our White Dog Collective. We just started this show like a month and a half ago. So, and truthfully, I didn't even know if I would get like 50 subscribers. So I'm really grateful. Just, we want to do a different show than all the other shows on YouTube that I see. Yeah, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have free phone, like free call-ins. We do free readings on the phone. It's great. We get people from all over the world. So yeah, it's always different, always interesting. And if any of your friends ever want a private reading off air, I always offer those. You can just email me or connect with me on Instagram. Okay. All right, Drew. Let's see what's going on, man. Yeah, and for anybody new, please feel free to donate to the channel. Everybody just being here is always enough, but the donations really help. They make a huge difference, and it means a lot to me. There's a couple ways to donate. I have links in my video description, I think. So Um, Drew, where are you chatting with us from? Hmm. Yeah, and for anybody who doesn't know the Stefan story, I'm sure it comes up on some of my older videos. I named the channel White Dog, um, because of my dog Uma who died in November. It was kind of like the start of like my um multi-tower moments in like a week span. Like I had like a near-death experience. I almost died too, and she did. She's like my 1-year-old puppy, who like died in my arms. Um, and really like taught me a lot about myself and forgiveness. So I named the channel after her. So, hmm. Well, I'd love to do one with you. We could do video chat or phone, or I'll always do video, but you don't have to do the video. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me know on we're friends on Instagram. Just connect with me when you want. We could schedule something. I usually just need like sometimes I can do it like no notice, but like a little like you just need like an hour notice usually or two. So um, good to know. I think there's a couple pictures of Uma floating around on my Instagram. Oh, cool, man. Oh, really? That's actually where I that's actually where I got Uma. I got her in Michigan, in Cadillac, Michigan. Um, but yeah, great to meet you, man. Um, is anything else I should know? Um, I for anybody new, guys, I'm not a psychic, and if I don't get a strong message about something, I'll never lie to you just to give you an answer. That's not, I'm not doing anybody a service by like placating anybody or like, just telling them what they want to hear. Um, but hey, Sally, we actually haven't done Gemini yet. Or excuse, is that what you said, Gemini? Um, but yeah, we can. Um, we're just doing a chat question for Drew, and we have to do Scorpio, and then we'll do Gemini. Great to meet you, by the way. I'm Stefan. Drew, are you with this person currently? Is there anything else that I should know to help, like help me channel? I mean, yeah, just you don't have to go into detail. Guys, I try to keep chat questions kind of somewhat short, just because that's kind of the point, and it's also really tough to give people clear advice through chat. But anything you can tell me that's like actually important, it helps me give you a clearer message. Okay, so you guys are in separation. All right, cool. I mean, I don't need to know our age, but thank you. I appreciate all the information. So you're fire with double earth. Interesting. For anybody new, if you guys can all wrap your head around this, I'm a triple water sign. um, I'm a Cancer sun with double Scorpio, so um, yeah, it can be a little bit intense. Okay, let's see if I can pick up anything, Drew. Appreciate you being here, man. By the way, that was a long drive. driving from New York to Michigan for a dog. But yeah, I'm that type of crazy. Okay. All right. Spirit, what can we tell Drew? What's Drew's person's feelings right now? What's the what's her current feelings towards Drew? How does she view him? Hmm. Okay. What are her intentions? Interesting. All right, dude. Listen, I'm not judge, jury, and executioner, okay? Um, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm picking up on, all right? So, um, this goes for everybody. Please don't ever let a tarot reader like be the bookend for how you treat someone ultimately, okay? So, because that's crazy. Um, what I'm seeing, man, she has some passion for you. Like her feelings for you, she definitely has some passion for you. It's funny, she actually I mean you're an Aries, right? You're showing up in your own reading. Again, dude, don't take this the wrong way. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm picking up on. Um, and it doesn't mean it's right, but maybe you can use that when you have an opportunity to communicate with her. Like you can just kind of keep it in the back of your head, um, to maybe like impress her or make her think otherwise. But one, she sees you as somebody who's very like passionate and like I think has a lot of drive. I think she sees you as a bit immature. Um, but she definitely thinks that you're like creative and like enthusiastic. She likes your like sense of adventure. Um, she again, I think she sees you as like a bit immature. Um, um, I want to get one more. What are her feelings? She thinks you're like a free spirit. Um, she also perceives you to want freedom. Um, I'm not getting bad energy. I think that she also, again, she thinks like those are her feelings for you. Like, I think she's got like, there's some passion there. She thinks that you're gonna fuck her over. Um, and sorry everybody for the profanity. I'm really trying to do better. Um, this is what came out for what like how like she sees you as somebody that's gonna like ghost her, like just do her dirty essentially. And again, somebody who might like just care more about being a lone wolf. I'm not, oh, trust me, I'll never be shy. I'm trying to be, I always try to be really thoughtful about the words that I use with people because they matter, the things we say. And I want to make sure that I'm getting out the right things that I'm seeing. Um, I think she thinks that you're gonna run off on her, or that you want to steal some, take from her, one or the other. I just think that she thinks you're gonna leave her eventually, but her intention is to work. She wants to work on this with you, so which is good. And she will work on this with you. She's struggling, I think, with her own fears. Um, maybe this could be you. Again, I'm not trying to play armchair psychologist, Drew, but um, a lot of times our fears about someone else are never really grounded in reality. They're grounded like our old wounds. We all know that. Her intention is to work on this with you. However, I don't even need to pull another card for you, brother. I'm gonna give you some good advice as somebody who's had quite a few relationships, mostly bad, um, quite a few. Whether this card came out or not, I would say this to you. If she's feeling like a little hot and cold with you, okay, that would make sense too. Um, Usually people who have a fear of abandonment, Drew, and again, guys, I'm not a doctor. I just am a huge nerd and I don't sleep. So that translates to me reading a full book on attachment theory at like 3:30 in the morning. People who have a fear of abandonment tend to run before they can get hurt. And that's not a Steven thing. That's like a listen, attachment styles, it's not like love language where it's not rooted in any real science. Like attachment styles, it's like an actual like psychological thing. Every person on this earth has an attachment style in a relationship. And if you guys don't know anything about it, you should take like 10 minutes to read about it. It's very interesting. But people who are a particular type of avoidant, like they like having short, like they don't like, they're okay having relationships, but they're usually short term because when they start to get a little too close to somebody, um and they start to get like either a fear of losing their independence or a fear of being abandoned, they'll tend to leave someone before they can get hurt. And I know that's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, it's human nature, but it's like you might be like, dude, what are you talking about? I would never do that to her. That's the whole thing. It's like leaving on her own terms before she can get hurt. So that's how she thinks. That's hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious. I didn't mean it like that, but it's kind of funny that you're telling me that. It's actually probably tells you a lot about her. Like deep down, and she'll never admit this to anybody, she's afraid of you of fucking running off on her. But she does want to work on this. Again, that's that weird, like, anxious avoidant. Like, that's the attachment style. It's called anxious, excuse me, not anxious avoidant. It's an avoidant attachment style. Um, what I was going to say, man, when you connect with her, one, think about what you want to say so you say it the right way and do it at the right time when it's the, you know what I mean by that. When it feels right, when you have like a moment with her, just let her know that you want to let her know that whether it works out or not, you always want to say that so there's no pressure. Whether this works out or not, I just want you to know that you can rely on him. I'll never ghost you. Like, you don't have to worry about me like disappearing on you, you know? And I feel like part of you might think that and be afraid. You just want to let her know that, just make her feel safe. That's it. And let her know that if you understand how she feels about things. And somebody like this dude, don't be clingy, okay? Like with women like this or men, don't be clingy. Give her space. Like don't be cold, but like when she reaches out to you, you can be warm and like be the person that she likes. But like sometimes avoidants need a little bit of space to realign. Um, so and just be upfront with her. Ask her what she wants. Like, let's find out. And again, I don't um if I get a really strong message, I'll let you know. I do not want to tell you something and then have you be in your head all night about it if it's not true. Because a third party could mean like she has a friend who's obnoxious, like one of her girlfriends who's like interfering. Doesn't mean that she's sleeping with somebody else. So hmm. Is there anyone else? That wasn't clear. I need to pull another card. See, Drew, this is what happens. I'm supposed to pull 3 cards. I get so sucked in. I have to use another deck. I just need confirmation what I got. Um Kids do occasionally like to eat. What's up, person? Totally, man. We can pull a card or two for you. Yeah, and on a side note, Drew, and again, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not trying to diagnose somebody that's and I don't want you to jump to conclusions because we all have wounds, and can be afraid. Doesn't mean we're in a like we have a certain attachment style, but it can be difficult. Like most like negative, if you don't have a healthy attachment style, maybe like 1 out of 4 people, I think that's what it is statistically, actually can change it. Takes a lot of work. And if she's young, well, she's not too young, she's 32. But all you can do is just be straight up with her. And if she gets weird about you being open, as long as you're expressing what you want and like letting, if she gets weird at all, I that's your answer. And just be cool with it. If we're open with people, we put everything on the table in like a thoughtful way, like where people don't feel like attacked or anything. You should never feel bad about the outcome. That's the universe doing you a solid when you like really speak your truth to people in like a sincere way. All right. Is there anyone else? Is there anybody else? Hmm. I think there might be, dude. There might be. Yeah. I don't know if she's like slept with them or anything, but there might be. Um, if I had to tell you yes, no, or I'm not sure, I'm kind of steering most heavily to yes. But um listen, I have to move on. Dude, first of all, I've been there, man. I know you're going through. I know it's probably stressing you out, especially because it sounds like you like her. And I'm not saying you're like this at all, man, but I mean, up until 7 months ago, like when I finally like stepped into something that resembled a more healed person, I was addicted to dating like broken, wounded, like emotionally unavailable, avoidant women who are just beautiful, like and like I felt like I had to fix. So I know what you're going through. Like I was like addicted to pain, like addicted to like dating people that I knew it wouldn't work out. It took me a long time to realize that, but and I'm not saying you're like that, but I understand what it's like to to deal with somebody like that. And you can't control who you have feelings for. It's just, I know it's frustrating when you feel like it's for the wrong, like somebody that, you know, that's why it's really important that you're always upfront with people, and it allows you to get a read on them too. Like, you know, if somebody's lying, and it doesn't mean you have to call them out on lying, but like, you know, um, being open and upfront, it's always the best policy. But dude, if you want to dig in more on this, I'm sure we can get a lot more. I'd be happy to do like a reading with you another time, or like off air, if you want to connect with me on through email or Instagram. Um we could do a private reading, and I mean, they're my private readings aren't very expensive. Um but yeah, I'm happy to help, man. I've been there. So I hope that was kind of helpful. She seems like she's got some stuff going on, dude. It honestly doesn't seem like it has anything to do with you, if I had to shoot from the hip. I mean, honestly, Drew, if my gut is telling me that whoever this new shiny, like potentially new shiny thing is, you should honestly like send your thoughts to that guy, because she's gonna do it to him too. She's not getting married to the next guy. Okay. My email is in the video description, I think. Is it? Anybody watching? Is my email in the video description? I think it is. Yeah, and for anybody watching, if you want to like any donation for for chat questions or phone readings, there's links to donate in the video description too. I think there is, right, Christy? My contact. Um, hey Bubbles, nice to meet you. That's a fun, upbeat name. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you back. Good to see you too, my friend. I really got to move on, Drew. I like if you how about okay, I'll tell you the cards that came out. I got the Ace of Cups clarified by the Queen of Swords, and when I pulled a card from another deck, I got the Lovers when I asked if there was anybody else. To me that's a yes. Like, I asked if there was anybody else, and the Lovers came out. That doesn't mean that she's like it's a soulmate. It's just spirit trying to give me like a clear answer, and that's telling me that there's like and the Ace of Cups is a new connection. So to me, that says like a pretty strong message that there is, um or that she's interested in somebody else. And if she's been kind of cold with you lately, and you guys were kind of it sounds like you were very unclear, or like you guys never really had a conversation about what you wanted or what you were looking for, which I get. I mean, pretty much every relationship up until recently, that was my position. That's probably kind of creating some confusion on your end. Um, but I'm happy to help, dude. I can certainly give you some good advice about how to proceed that I think will be effective. But we got to move on though, because that was a really long chat question, as they end up being. What 4444 means? I don't know, but I have to tell you, I love ChatGPT for asking about number synchronicities. That's like my quick guide. They always give great answers for that. Um, you're welcome, dude. I know what you're going through. It's tough. Nobody wants. It's not. And honestly, if that happens to be the case, that's not right, man. You shouldn't be with somebody like that. That says a lot more about her than you. Like, listen, if we want to be single and like, just like have fun, sleep with like multiple people, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's important that we're open and like upfront with people, and that goes for the other person too. you know? And it's one thing if we put an expectation that just isn't there. But I mean, if you hung out with her or slept with her a couple times and no conversation was had, that's like a lesson for you. And I've had it too. You know, like next time, like it's important to it's important to be upfront and ask like what they want, what they're looking for, what you're looking for, and be okay with like whatever they say. But um, it will save you a lot of time, and you can also weed out people who are full of shit too. Um, so all right. Her son, you still with us, dude? Um, Debbie, is my email in my video description? Drew, let me know if my email's in my video description. I'm almost positive it is. Or you can just message me on my Instagram and we can connect through there. But I'm happy to do a reading with you. I really don't put a time limit on my private readings. I charge $40 and we can spend like as much time as you want till we feel like we got the answers we need. So, damn, dude, really? That's crazy. Okay, thank you, Rach. Yes, Drew, my email's there. Okay, we're gonna do Scorpio. Then her son will pull a couple cards for you. Okay, get some advice from the universe for you. Um, okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yeah, anybody in the chat, if anybody wants to donate, that's what makes this show possible. So, big or small, it's all appreciated. There's a couple links to do that in the video description as well. So, okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see who's thinking about you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's do that. Actually, let's do whatever comes out. Sorry, I changed my mind again. I always get really complex, very interesting, whatever comes out readings for Scorpio. Usually wrought with multiple people in your energy, more often than not. So, okay. So you know what I think we should do, guys? So we're gonna do Scorpio. Um, I I think someone new asked if we someone new in the chat asked if we did Gemini. I'm so sorry if I forgot your username. It was a while ago. If you're still here, let me know. Because I'd be happy to do Gemini next. If that person did leave, after we do Scorpio and pull a quick card for her son to get him to see what's going on with him, um, I think we should let's take another 5 minute break, everybody. And then we'll come back. So, because I need to stretch and take my eyes off the screen and let my dogs out. Sally, you are here. Okay, so I don't want to leave you hanging. Um, thank you for your patience. So I'll do Gemini um before we go on water break. It just, guys, when I stream I mean, I have like a pretty endless amount of vigor usually, but like when we stream for like 5 or 6 hours, usually I need like a little break to like just energetically clear my mind and to go put my feet in the grass. Um so I don't get too fried. Um Drew, thank you, brother. That was really kind to you. Very, very thoughtful, and it's really much appreciated. Thank you, dude. It's great to meet you. You're the first donator today, so it means a lot. Are you by Cadillac, Michigan, by the way, Drew? That's a strange town. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and then we're gonna do real quick Scorpio, and then we're gonna do for Gemini for Sally. Sally, unless you'd like me to just do you want me to pull a card or two for you instead of doing a general? Oh, okay. Definitely not like Detroit is definitely not like Cadillac, that's for sure. I've been to like I've been to almost every state, minus like Alaska and Hawaii and Washington State and Oregon. So, okay. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever comes out. I used to live on the West Coast. Um, and when I was cooler, before I was a dad, I used to just, I used to travel. I traveled pretty much all my 20s. I used to just go around the world and like surf and be a degenerate, cause tower moments in other people's lives. So that's really why I do this show for free. I have a lot of karma to pay back, guys. Um, I never intentionally tried to hurt people, but I was just so destructive that I just left like a trail of tears behind me. So okay. And it also made me realize, like if I could do something like destructive and it affected so many people negatively, like I wonder what like doing something good for somebody can do. Like how many like what kind of waves that creates. It kind of feels like it creates bigger waves in people's lives when we do something good, even something small. I think it's so important like how we treat people and the things we say. I'm sure we've all, when you're having a shitty day and like a stranger just does the smallest thing for you, just anything. And first of all, you want to like cry because you're having a bad day. But then it just means something to you. Like, and it changes your, like, think about that. Like, that's like never under like value the importance of like how we are, like how we treat people, how we treat strangers. We have no idea like the ripples that it can cause, good or bad when we do something. Um, and that's what I realized. That's really why I wanted to start this show. So we could like try to create some like good waves in the world, you know? I'm trying, but I'll tell you, it feels a hell of a lot better doing this for free than it ever did like making six figures in like my corporate jobs the last 10 years, which is what I gave up to start doing this. So really the only time I ever really feel like myself. I realize when I'm, trying to help someone else. So thank you, Sally. All right, Scorpio, enough sentimental bullshit. Sorry, guys. There it is, of course. Why are we not surprised? I've never seen a general reading for Scorpio, and it's like, I just want to focus on me. It's always like a lot of people in your energy, like hovering. Oh my God. All right. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, my eyes are starting to hurt from the screen. Um, Guys, most of my days off YouTube hours is spent like outside or reading with my dogs. So I don't, my brain starts to hurt from staring at the screen. That's why I need to take breaks. Um, and I'm out of water, so I have to refill that too. All right, Scorpio, let's keep going. Scorpio, what's going on here? so much. I mean, it's. I think I said this the other day. I get more cup energy for the water sign guys. For any, I mean, you guys all watch tarot. Cups is the suit of like emotion, water. It's the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio elements. I get more cup energy always showing up in water sign readings, like than I ever do of like sword energy showing up for water signs. All right, one more. All right. This is a little confusing. 3-7. Okay. So here you are, Scorpio, front and center in the middle. You always show up in your own reading one way or the other. First card out was the Seven of Cups. That was to the left of the Queen of Cups. To the right of the Queen of Cups is the Four of Cups. So the first three cards is like a you and your court card energy and all water energy. You have so many people around you in your energy, like multiple. I guess in its rawest form, Seven of Cups is like one interpretation, multiple options. I'm not saying that you're perceiving them as options, but a lot of people are in your energy um that you're aware of, even intuitively, people who are kind of like lingering that aren't even reaching out to you. And you don't want any of them, just completely apathetic to all of like these people. You do, I think. Okay, you know what? I think these are all old connections, or this is not, none of this is brand new. And I think I actually think you're tired of, maybe you've wanted to be single for a little bit, and you're having a hard time making a choice, like to the point where you're kind of being a little stagnant. And I think finally you're deciding to make a choice, to walk away and to try to manifest like something brand new in your life. All right, can I get a seventh card? Yeah. Why this though? Okay, it's interesting. Scorpio, this might be for a few of you. And again, guys, sorry if this isn't your story. I know a lot of us have Scorpio placements. Um, so just take the little messages I get, try to make your own story. I actually think at one point you were like, I'm trying, like, don't take it the wrong way. I'll probably say it the wrong way. I think you're like sleeping with quite a like multiple people or entertaining multiple people. And I think you're realizing that just totally was not making you happy. Like maybe you thought you wanted to be single, or like this was the right approach. Um, but I think part of you kind of realized that you might have been hurting, and reverse it if we need to. But that's, I think, to some degree, you might have even been like hurting some people's feelings. Um, and I think you're realizing that that's not the right thing for you. I actually think that you're trying to create a little bit more structure, like with how you're approaching relationships, like with a little bit more of like a balanced aspect to it. You also might just be focusing too much on love, and not enough time on other aspects of your or areas of your life that need work. Um, can I get one more card? This is actually an interesting reading. I think you made the right choice, though. Well, I don't think I know. This is what's showing up. Whatever you're doing different, this card showed up before the Magician. you're manifesting a change in your life. Whatever you have going on emotionally, like options, you realize that you need something different. It's so clear, and you finally made the choice to manifest something new. The Hierophant with the Two of Pentacles kind of feels like, I mean, the Hierophant can be like a teacher, but it also, to me, it just kind of speaking with the Two of Pentacles to like, I guess something that resembles a little bit more like traditional structure, like trying to maybe focus on like one relationship that you think might have like merit potentially, and just kind of seeing how that goes while also balancing out other elements of your life and just kind of going with the flow a little bit. But it's working out. This is like a great energy. This is like you actually starting a new cycle and like seeing like reaping rewards from whatever choices you made. So hey Minnie. So yeah, good energy. Let's get one more for advice. Guys, sorry if that wasn't super specific. I think I actually do need a screen break for a few minutes. I might have been having a little hard time connecting to that reading. Let's get one card for advice. Yeah, it's exactly what I was saying. You kind of changed your perspective. Like you're trying to manifest maybe like a new approach to what you need to do in your life. That's actually really nice. All right. So that's the advice. Continue to do that. Um Minnie, so good to see you. Sally, um sorry to keep you waiting so long. I think I really do need to take a 5. I'll be able to give you a much better reading after I get some water and go get some fresh air for a few minutes. So, for everybody that just tuned in, we did Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, and for any fire signs, the last live video right before this one tonight, we did Aries and Leo. My computer is like really old and keeps like crashing out, so that's why there's a second stream. Um, we'll do you too, Hersan. I need to take 5 though. We're officially hitting like the 4-hour mark, so um, yeah. Anybody hanging out? Everybody, go take a screen break. Go stretch. Um, go get some fresh air for a minute. We'll be back in 5 minutes, maybe 10. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna stretch and then we'll keep going because I have nothing else to do tonight. So, and I don't sleep, but I'll be a lot fresher in 5. So, all right, love you guys. I'll see you in 5. I'm just gonna put a message in the chat for anybody who pops up. Pops up. Okay. Hersan, we'll get to you when we get back. Okay. on, guys. Hey. Okay. Okay, everybody. We're back. Hey, Batty. Long time no see. Okay, everyone. Much better. Okay. Hey, Heaven. Nice to meet you. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. So if you'd like a free reading on the show on the phone, you just have to message me on my Instagram account. It's in the top right, the White Dog Tarot, and I can call you right through the Instagram app. I'd love to do a phone reading with you. Okay. All right. Do we still have Sally here? Hey, Sally. Okay. I don't know if I asked you, where are you chatting with us from? And do you want to know anything specific, or do you want me to just pull some cards? You want to see, should we find out what your secret superpowers and hidden strengths are? Cool. So we get so many people from Ohio here. I always say, like, I can't tell if tarot is just really popular in Ohio or if Ohio just really likes Stefan. I'll tell you who doesn't like Stefan very much. Brooklyn. Brooklyn really doesn't like Stefan. Okay. Sally from Ohio. Well, Ohio is very lucky to have all of you. Okay. And yeah, Heaven, just message me on Instagram. I'd love to have you on. And thanks everybody. I just when I was outside, thanks everybody who left a donation tonight. Really means a lot. Minnie, wait, when it was your date yesterday? I can't remember. Didn't you say Friday? Okay. One more shuffle. Oh, that was you. Thank you. Thank you, Zane. Oh, why? Did you ask him? What was his reason? Thank you. That's Indy. He's actually behind me right now. I'm sorry, Minnie. Why did he cancel? Thanks, Debbie. That must be frustrating. Did you try to talk to him about it? Oh, hmm. Yeah, that's a little frustrating. Um, you don't make plans with somebody and then say that you're busy with work. If you guys made solid plans twice, well, I mean, if you want to leave the door open, but let him prove it to you. Yeah. Did you tell him that that kind of gives you pause? Like kind of a red flag? Okay. All right. Spirit, what can we tell Sally about her secret powers and hidden strengths? And Sally, these are things that you've always had in you that maybe you haven't fully tapped into. Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah. I mean, Minnie, I'm a water sign, so I usually give people X amount of chances, and then I just have a vicious cutoff game. Like you can only give people so many opportunities, you know, but every situation's different. All right, Spirit, what can we tell Sally? Hmm, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, Sally, you definitely have a free spirit. That's for sure. That might not even be a hidden strength. Um, let's see. What am I picking up on? Okay. Sally, I feel like something you don't tap into fully is your ability just to trust your intuition with things you don't see. Like just with anything. I don't know if you're necessarily afraid of it. I'm not picking up on that. But I think I mean, you got the Fool, which is amazing energy. It's the first card of the whole tarot. It's major arcana. Like I think the universe wants you to know that like if you get like a feeling, it's always right. And like it's usually going to work out really well for you. Um when you just kind of step into something that feels right without knowing. Like you have really good judgment like about and foresight. Um you're also so I mean, I feel like you're very disciplined and grounded. Like when like especially with something like with work, whatever you're putting your energy into, like you're somebody who does it right. Like there is no 90% effort. Like you do something 100% or not at all. Like you're consistent, you're grounded. And usually when you work hard at something, you always get like tangible results that other people see, and you also get better at things really quickly. which is really, really beautiful energy. Um, I feel like you can also work like you don't burn out as quick as a lot of people. That's kind of like a specific message. I don't know why I got that. Can I get another card? Oh my gosh. Wow. Sally, do you have earth sign placements? You have to. Um, one of your hidden, like some of your hidden strengths, they might not be hidden, but like they're things that are really like beautiful that will serve you so well. Um, again, like you're so grounded. Um, like you're wise. Um, I feel like people know that they can count on like on you for advice, like about not necessarily about relationships, but about other things like financial decisions. Um, you're very adept. Um, like very enterprising. Um, I feel like when and if you have resources, like you can really put things together smoothly, and people really like working with you or for you. Um, like really good energy. Um, I feel like you've kind of like accomplished a lot already too. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I got question marks. So what's the hourglass? The King of Pentacles is showing up for your like your hidden strengths and energy. Um, hmm. You're also very generous with people. Like you're definitely discerning, but you're just very generous with your resources, whether you have a lot or a little. Um, people really look up to you, like your peers. Like they feel like they can count on you. Um, and you really should stand in that power always. Um, and like with the whole thing with like you really need to trust yourself too when it comes to anything in like the material world, like with financial decisions. You almost always make the right choices, or the universe wants you to know that, like, that when there's big choices to be made, even if you might be a little afraid to make them, um, it's gonna work out for you often because you have good judgment. Um, do you garden ever, Sally? I know I just got that message. Can I get one more? Hmm. Wow. The Hermit. I think you're really good at um working through problems in your head too. Um taking time alone when you need it to like okay, you do. I feel like this is like one of my favorite cards. This is an energy that most people won't ever be able to embody ever. Like I think you have a way of like being able like when you need to of really being able to like shine a light um on like all like the little uncomfortable areas of your life in not in like a self-deprecating way but like a I just think you're a really good decision maker. The Hermit, it's all about like introspection, wisdom, like real wisdom. Um, it's just really great energy. Um, you're also okay. Like, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, or if you're married, but it still applies. Like, you just have this energy of one, you attract, you're magnetic, you don't chase. Um, like you embody a lot of the natural qualities of like a mastery of of the material, just your approach to things. Um, like you enjoy being around people. You enjoy watching like things get off the ground, but you're also like okay being alone. Like it doesn't. You're not somebody that needs to be around people all the time. Like um, you don't look for your happiness in other people. Like they add value to your life. Like others and things add value to your life. You don't inherently require them to give you the value of your own life. Um, and you're very comfortable in your own thoughts. Like I feel like you've really taken the time to really explore all like the little like cracks and like you know like secret doors like in of your thoughts. Like you're comfortable doing that and it doesn't freak you out. Like you're not somebody who like internally realizes something about yourself and you're like and it like you kind of like push it away and don't want to see it. Like you're just comfortable it, you're comfortable looking at it all. Um and you just have really good judgment. You're very wise. You're also very patient. Um you're very patient and I think the universe wants you to know like because of that. Um and I mean you're resourceful. Like you I mean, listen, we all can be and have been reckless. You are not inherently wired to be reckless with money or like decision making. So because of that, that's why you really need to always trust and take in betting on yourself, taking chances on yourself when you get a feeling, because you're somebody who will take time to really think it over. Um, and even if somebody might not understand why, it's okay. Like taking a leap of faith in like with anything, um, most people it's not meant for other people to understand why. And you know what? If you feel like you have to explain it to somebody, it's not for them to know. Um, but when you take the leap, it's generally gonna play out well. Like it's not gonna lead you down like the wrong path ever. Um, okay, I love that. Hmm. Guys, it never stops blowing me away when cards are so representative of what people tell me. I just love tarot. Um, so there's my answer right there. Um, love that. All right, so I guess is this resonating a little bit? Um, I love this. I feel like you've already kind of I feel like you've already achieved a pretty good deal of success. Um, whatever that means to you. It doesn't mean you have to be rich, but um like I feel like you've worked hard and like you've achieved a like I mean the King of Pentacles energy doesn't show up for no reason. Like he's already achieved it. And if you haven't, if you feel like you're not there yet, you're going to be. I mean, you're so clearly going to be. That can't be more clear to me. I mean, the way that you operate, the way that you think things through. This is the one area that I really think. is like your secret power. Everything else I feel like is kind of present in your life already. I think you just needed to hear it, like, and be like confirmed that these are like really like beautiful things about you that make you who you are, like in like a high vibrating state. This is the one thing that I think is your real secret power that maybe you fully haven't tapped into. And it's really just like knowing that you can like have the freedom to like take chances that are like healthy. um Bet on yourself. And it could be big or small, it doesn't just have to be material, you know. And it's usually going to go really well for you. This guy's not about to like take a leap and fall to his death off the ledge. That's not the context of this card. um do you have a dog? Do you have a small dog or a small cat? Hey, Jay. Heaven, absolutely. I'd love to do a reading for you. Did you want to do a phone reading? I'd love to give you one. I don't know if you heard me earlier. Just send me a message on Instagram, and I can call you right through the app. I'd love to. I'd love to give you a reading on the phone. Yeah, and for anybody watching, I try to timestamp the signs. I do my best to timestamp like chat readings, especially great ones or like phone readings. It's tough when I stream for 5.5 hours to go through and rewatch and timestamp. So if anybody ever wants to timestamp their own chat question reading in the comments, by all means. Jay, how are you? Great to see you. Awesome, Heaven. I'm gonna pull a card for her son. Great reading, Sally. And then when I see your message in my DM, I can call you right through the app. Oh, what kind of dog was it? I'm so sorry. I think you probably heard me say earlier. I mean, my I lost my 1.5 year old puppy in in November. Um, she like died in my arms. She got hit by a car going like 50 miles an hour, and I almost died too. I mean, it came inches from my life. It's so tough losing dogs. They're our best friends. Okay, it's real so funny. Wow, Sally, your dog's still with you. I don't know, like, I every time that fool comes out, I mean, the dog is always on the card. This is the first time I've actually brought it up or felt like I needed to mention it. I never really mentioned the dog. I don't know, it just felt like kind of spoke to me. They're with you, like always. Ooh, I just got chills. That dog's with you every day, follows you around everywhere. Everywhere. That dog loved you. I just got emotional. He's with you every day. He follows you around like incessantly. He doesn't leave your side still. Especially when you're in full energy too. He's with you. So just know that. That was like a really specific message that I didn't expect. Oh, that was really sweet. Mm. Love you, Sally. For everybody watching, I decided, because I've had dogs my whole life since I was born. I have the ashes of every dog I've ever had, and I'm keeping all of them. So when I die, I can be buried with the ashes of every single dog that I've ever had. So I can have a dog army in the afterlife. Which I don't know if I whatever anyone's view of heaven is, that's certainly as close to heaven as I can imagine. So yeah, I know. I have I think about I think about my dog Uma every day. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, you know, when she died. Taught me a lot about myself. It was really the first thing that started um like my awakening to do this. Like she really taught me how to like forgive myself and really forgive others, even people who don't deserve our forgiveness. Um, but yeah, I feel her every day. And, in some really weird way, like I don't think I ever would have found tarot, like if not for her and having that happen. So I'm really grateful to her for that. Um, so Jay, I always try to be unbiased. This is not an area where I can be unbiased. I'm gonna strongly advocate always to anyone who's considering getting a dog. um, yeah, and cats too. I love cats too. I do have a cat allergy, but I definitely have had quite a few cats. Um, Heaven, I just got your DM. Can't wait to have you on. Herson is um a dear friend. He's one of the first people that was on my show, like within the first 2 weeks, when no one even watched my show besides for like Debbie and Christy. So we're gonna pull a couple cards for him, and then we're gonna get you on. I can't wait to talk to you. Yeah, and thanks anybody for tuning in. Very cool, Jay. Yeah, when I bought my house, I really want. I have like a couple acres, um, like for my dogs. Guys, the moment in my life that I definitively knew that I was an adult was the day that I had like saved up to, to buy a fence for my property. That's when I knew I was officially an adult. When I saved up to buy a fence, because damn, were they expensive. So, all right, Hersan. Let's see what's. You know what? Let's get some superpower messages for you. Unless there's anything specific you want to know. Look at you. I'm so proud of you, man. Look at you. Asking about new. Love that for you. So proud of you. I am absolutely gonna pull cards on that. Guys, let's give Hersan some love. He's got a pretty reasonable head start on most of us. Hersan's how old are you, man? You're 17, right? I mean, to find tarot, I mean, I wish I wandered into a chat room like this when I was 17. Um, so yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's news coming in. And yeah, thanks to anybody who's new to the show. Please feel free to subscribe if you are. And yeah, we do a live show every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have people calling from really all over the world. That's great. Um, just such a just such a constant reminder that like all the crazy shit that's always happening around us, like going on in the world, all the stuff we all go through, like we're not really also like different. We all go through the same stuff, and I'm always really grateful to be reminded of that by all of you guys. That's really the exchange for me. That's why I do this for free. So I'll just see what comes out, but Um, that honestly, her son, I truly, truly don't believe we need to relitigate that with him. Um, Something tells me the judgment card will not show up, telling me he's gone through some sort of awakening. He's going to be like that for a while. Just remember what I said, be his friend. Let's see what's coming in new for you. Dude, go on some dates, man. Somebody help her son sign up for like Bumble or something. Go on some dates, dude. Meet somebody new. Doesn't have to be your soulmate. Just someone that helps us move on. You know, obviously, I'm not advocating for you to get into an unhealthy like relationship with somebody, but like, honestly, dude, you probably do better with somebody who's like a year or two older than you anyway. Um, I don't know when your birthday is. Actually, I don't know what like the. Maybe I should take that back. I don't know what like the statutes are in Florida, but um, okay. Well, at least I'm proud that you know that about yourself. That's good. That's huge too. That's like a very like mature thing to know. So, Jay, absolutely. We are gonna get Heaven on after this. So, um, her son. While I'm pulling cards, do your parents know that you watch tarot? Because I know you told me that they like culturally, it's like going to a therapist is kind of not accepted, which I still think is crazy. Okay, you should tell them. Yeah. Well, they're okay with tarot and not therapy. You know, I guess you don't need health insurance to make an appointment with me. So, all right, let's get mom on. All right, Spirit, what's coming towards her son that's new? New, please, Spirit. Hey, kitty cat, nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Stefan. Okay. First card out, Strength. Love this for you, dude. This is your energy. You're doing it. I know it feels like you have to, like it's requiring endurance. Um, you're doing it though. The universe wants you to know that. You're persevering. I know it. Some days are tougher. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, love that. Ooh, do I love this? All right, her son, you're so funny, man. I would get a message like this. Okay, dude, this is what I'm seeing. I'm getting a very strong message, and it's kind of funny. I am gonna poke fun at you a little bit, but it's got a great ending, okay? And again, guys, time in tarot is so abstract and complex. Any reader who can tell you when you're gonna get married exactly, it's just, listen, I will never doubt anything like unequivocally, but I mean, there's truly some gifted people out there with some like truly gifted psychic abilities. Time in tarot is just I guess what I'm saying is you should not take to the bank anybody who's comfortable telling you that something's gonna happen on a certain time or day. If it does, great, but um my experience is that's kind of bullshit. And I'm not trying to generalize. Anyway, I don't know when this is happening. It has to be soon. It has to be soon. Because that's how I set the intention. Like this summer, like May, June, July. Um, okay, this is hilarious. All right. Well, it's not hilarious, but it's kind of funny and it's kind of cute that this showed up first. This is your energy, which is great. This is where I'm going to kind of beat you up a little bit just because you're kind of leaving the door wide open for me, like, which I appreciate. That's how I get the most accurate readings. This is you, and you're funny. You're really trying to manifest this kid back in, like, bad. I know you're trying to move forward, but you're aggressively trying to manifest him to come back and communicate with you. Believe it or not, I think you actually do, because I think he's coming back out of like to communicate with you about what I don't know. It's very clear he's coming back to communicate with you. Um, Lots of things can happen. We all have free will. Remember that. Um, my advice is gonna stay the same. Give him space. Just disengage. If he wants to talk, like you guys can be friends, just leave him alone. And that's probably gonna one of the things that's wanting him to come back. However, dude, this couldn't be more clear. After this card, like you might be manifesting this. Somebody new is coming into your life. Somebody new who's going to be a little bit older, and this is so clear. Somebody who's got a little bit of bread too. This person's not like in high school; they have a job. Um, might be an Earth sign. You might even meet this person at the beach, or you might go on dates with them to the beach. But I'm telling you, dude, this King of Pentacles is new. And the card that came out after that is the Page of Cups. This is a new love offer. That's the strongest message that's coming through. It's going to be new. And damn if it's going to feel good for you. I'm telling you. This person is not afraid to come out. Like, this person will fucking hold your hand in public. Like, whoever this guy is. This guy's not battling with his own demons, like, and his parents, like cultural and like religious, you know what I mean? Like, you told me about this guy. You said he's a Jehovah's Witness, right? This new person is going to be somebody that makes you feel good, and they're going to spend money on you too. And you don't know this person. This could be somebody you meet at the beach. Truly, it doesn't have to be. This is like a good person, and they're gonna come in really, really soon, or like right around the same time this guy comes back to talk to you. And again, he might be rushing towards you to talk to you about something bullshit, Hersan. This is not actually an energy of somebody. This is not Knight of Cups showing up. If it's this kid again, like, this guy's not coming back to like rekindle a relationship. He's probably coming back to just be a pain in the ass and try to confuse you again. Not intentionally, but like kind of a little recklessly. But dude, such a strong message. You have somebody new coming. It couldn't be more clear to me. But stop fucking manifesting this kid back. Just let him go. Let him go. Remember we talked about person, I told you, if you marry this kid, like your crush from high school, I will pay for your wedding, okay? Nobody marries their high school sweetheart. And I told you, anybody who's still married to their high school sweetheart that's my age, they're in like sexless marriages that are miserable. Those are the people who who call into the show and are terrified to leave. This is not somebody you're gonna. This is your first crush, all right, and that's great. They're learning experiences. They're always bittersweet, dude. Always, always, always. I mean, if I felt like I wasn't divulging like too personal of information about my first girlfriend, I would actually really like to share this story about the bittersweetness of first love. But you guys know me. I did not start this channel to talk shit about my exes and like try to defame them. You know, anything I talk about with my past is like rooted in like experiences I had to go through that like maybe who I am. So this is great, dude. I'm telling you. Start doing your push-ups because you're gonna meet this kid at the beach. Oh man, this person's gonna be so sexy, her son. They might actually even see you as this. This is like receiving love. That's the main message. This person's so magnetic. And frankly, I don't even care if it's you or them. This is just like um who gives a shit? He probably didn't, her son. Like everything that he's going through or that you had to deal with applies to anybody else, all right? That guy's not going to be comfortable coming out for years. It's going to be so long, okay? So long, all right? So, I'm telling you, just remember that. Like it's nothing you did. Like how it went down with you two and like the reasons didn't work, that's not going to happen in a vacuum. That's what he's going to have to deal with every person that he starts like having romantic feelings for, because the kid's like a ship lost at sea. You know, he's afraid to come out. And he's got super religious parents who like it's just completely objectified to do anything like that. And he's young, so he's living with his parents. Yeah, let's not relitigate that. This is good, dude. This person's gonna be great. Super sexy. It's gonna be somebody new, I'm telling you. I mean, I already told you, dude. And I love you, and you know I have to be like an older brother here. I'm actually pissed at you that you're asking me that again. I already told you. Yes. Like, you should tell him, you guys, we can look at tarot all day. Sometimes there's just no substitute for being open and honest and telling people how we really feel. Okay? We can look at their deepest feelings, inner feelings about us all day. Who gives a shit if we can't just be open about things? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But again, I don't think this kid's gonna give you what you want. He's gonna be like, do you really want to have a secret relationship with somebody? No. I'm telling you, it's not gonna make you happy. Okay? You're in a much better place than he is, like as far as your identity and who you are and being comfortable with yourself. And like you said, you have a mom who loves you. Like, he does not, his parents will probably like, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. His parents will make him feel like like destitute. Like they will not support him. That's a big deal when you're 17, whether it's right or wrong. So, yeah, tell him how you feel. But like I thought you did already. But I wouldn't, don't get sucked back into that with him. Dude, you just need somebody new to come in. So open yourself up to it. I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. You're at least opening yourself up to the idea of something new. Stop, like, be realistic, okay? You can't create the idea of somebody that isn't who they actually are. Like, I know there's like this romantic idea like of what you guys could potentially have. And that's okay to think about that, but you have to look at the reality of what you know to be true about him, his situation, and remember that you're going to meet somebody new. It's going to be this summer after the school year ends. You're going to like this person too. This person has bread, dude. They make money. They're gonna like wine and dine you, and they like the beach, and I know you do too. That came out really strong, and it's gonna be new and exciting, and you'll feel it. This person is not gonna be cagey. Like this is not somebody who's wrestling with their own demons about their who they are and their sexuality. So you got this, dude, and you can tell me all about this person when you meet them. Sure, Drew, I'd love to get you back on, but Heaven's been really patient, and she's new to the channel. Um, but yeah, absolutely, man. I'm not even close to running out of steam. So, um, let's get Heaven on. What are you apologizing for? No apology necessary. Okay. All right, guys, let's get Heaven on. And for anybody watching, I don't even want to put it out in the universe, but my computer did crash out twice because it's like steam power. Like this computer, it's really old. So if it just cuts out, my computer shut off on me, and I will start a new live stream, so you guys could just close out of the stream. But that won't happen. Not going to happen a third time. Okay, let's get Heaven on. Heaven, I am calling you right now. I'm gonna try you again, and then we can try back later. There we go. Hello.
Hey,
Hi, Heaven. How are you? Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. I'm doing good.
Uh, yeah. How where are you chatting with us from?
From Texas.
Oh, okay. Christy, did you hear that? Christy's from Texas. Yeah, it's so great to meet you. I'm Stefan, and yeah, thank you so much for finding the channel. It's still like a mystery to me how people find this show. I started like a month and a half ago, and I don't know anything about YouTube. So, yeah, it's so great to meet you.
You too.
Um,
I like your how positive you are. It's so
oh,
like I love the way you're just vibing and talk. You're communicating
oh,
to your
thank
people.
you. That really means a lot to me. It really does. You know, the meanest compliment or the meanest thing I think an ex-girlfriend ever told me or said to me was that she said I was overly positive and optimistic. I'm sure she's doing great. I'm sure she's very happy. Anyway, where in Texas are you?
Corpus Christi.
Oh, okay. I love Texas. I used to live in California and I drove out there a couple times. That's a long state. That took me like 2 days to do. Um, but yeah. So anyway, what's on your mind? What's on your mind this evening?
Well, I have this. Well, I have two kids by the same guy, and I've been getting like random messages and like random no caller IDs. And I feel like he's still trying to reach out to me.
So you guys aren't
But
together?
no, we're not. But the
Okay.
thing is the energy I get from him, like it's always new. But I've been knowing for almost 3 years, so that's what kind of
So
like
it's always
it.
new?
Yeah, like I still get butterflies. Like I
Okay.
sometimes I can't even recognize him. Like that's how I'm like, what? You would think after being with someone for so long, like
Hmm.
you
Well,
would know them.
yeah, I mean, well, so a few things. I mean, clearly you might have some feelings for him. It sounds like we're gonna have, I already have a million questions for you, but I do want to first say, which I actually read, and again, it's okay to feel like butterflies, like the little anxiousness. It's fun and it's okay to sometimes feel that. But guys, just remember, there really is like a rooted misconception. You shouldn't always feel butterflies with somebody because that's generally linked to anxiety and feeling anxious, which is not always healthy feeling to have around somebody. There's a difference between like the nervous excitement, anxiousness, and again, I'm not trying to like invalidate how you feel about this person. It seems like you mean it in a good way, like you get a good feeling, and we should definitely explore that. But just keep that in mind. Do you talk to him regularly? Like, is he in your kids' lives?
No, he's really not in my kid's life. But the
Okay.
thing is he always try to not really try to have a relationship with me. It's kind of been toxic, the relationship he's been trying to have with me. But when he opens up and
Yeah.
conversates with me, I feel like I never even met this person.
Um,
So I think that yeah,
do you mind if I ask? Well, how old are you? And how old is he?
he's 25, I'm 26, but I'm gonna
Okay.
turn 27
Yeah, I
in
mean,
August.
I have an 11-year-old. I was 26 when she was born. Um, can I ask why he's
Yeah.
not in your kids' lives? Because listen, again,
Um,
I'm not here to judge anybody, especially people I don't know. But to me as a parent, that one, it pisses me off because you deserve help and it speaks a lot about you. And two, like I don't know, kind of makes me it's kind of a red flag for me a little bit that he's not in your kids' lives. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but um is there anything behind that?
um, well, I always brought in an ex during our relationship, but he brought in several exes too.
Okay.
So I think that's what made it really bumpy. And
Okay. Listen.
but we started off really fast. Like I got pregnant the first
Hmm.
week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I get it. I mean, being young, I mean honestly, I'm like I don't even recognize myself from when I was 26.
Yeah.
We,
Me either.
it's like we do things when we're that young, we're in relationships where we both hurt each other. I totally get that. I will say, and this is like me saying this as like a fully formed 36-year-old man who like has made more mistakes than probably everybody in this chat combined, trust me. Um, whatever that dynamic is, and again, I please don't take you seem like a sweetheart already. Don't um let that be an excuse for him because I'll tell you right now, whatever happened between you two is never an excuse for him to disappear as a like his obligation as a parent. And I'm sure Christy and everybody else will back me up on that. He can be as
Yeah.
mad as he wants. You don't that's
Yeah.
not he doesn't get to
Mhm.
use that as a reason to disappear on you. Um have you guys talked at all?
Well, he always tells me he's gonna start a family with someone else, and I told him that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Does
He
he
has
help at
kind of
all?
realized,
Does he pay child support or anything or help you out?
you know, mm-mm.
Because I
And
know that
I'm
must
going
be
to court for
tough.
that. Yeah, I'm trying to fight it to do that, but like we're in this custody thing of like trying to battle it. But since the kids are always with me, I mean, I think I have enough evidence to
Um,
prove like,
yeah.
you know,
Listen, I'm not an attorney. I have lived through every moment of the family court. I mean, guys, I'm a single dad who has full custody of my daughter. I'm like the the unicorn of the family court system, um, yes, that's not going to be an issue. And just listen, we don't have to get too much into it. I just want to let you know I've been through it, like, and I've lived all the experiences of it. If you ever have any questions off air, because this hits close to home as like a single parent. I just want you to know that. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't need to know anything else about you to know that you like that you're a good person. It takes a lot to raise kids. It's like the most like you
Yes.
have to stop being selfish and think about other people and other other kids. So um that's beautiful. Um, it says a lot about you. Um, and I hope that goes well. I don't know how it is in Texas. I imagine it's a bit different than New York State with family law, but um,
Yeah.
yeah. So so you think he keeps reaching out to you from mixed numbers or from like
Yeah.
random? Okay.
Yeah, I think he does that just to like mind play with me. I know me and
Yeah.
him will work out. I know I can't speak like that. Everyone tells me, we might just get back together, but
Yeah.
personally, I just think there's so much. His dad's never been around his size. He didn't meet his dad till he was 21.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I met his dad. His dad seemed really cool, but he has his own family that aren't his kids, but he raised like his
Yeah.
own kids. He did that with two of his kids because he has a brother. But yeah, I mean, he was really strong on me, trying to be a strong woman,
Yeah.
like doing it independently. But I took that as either way, even if I would have had someone supportive, like this is the strong woman I want to be, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Heaven,
it's just,
listen, I say this a lot kind of as a joke, and we're absolutely going to pull cards. I got to tell you, I don't even need to pull cards so far about anything you've said, and I always try to be very um careful about like the things I say and like anything that might be perceived as advice because ultimately no reader, really no one should tell you what to do when it comes to big decisions like this. Um, and I always try to lead with love and compassion, like with everything I do now, because I used to never do that. The two lessons and areas that I always start to break down are people who hit women and shitty dads who disappear on their kids. And frankly, it pisses me off. It pisses me off a lot. And you don't deserve that, and your kids don't deserve it. Um, and I mean, the fact that he's talking about starting another family, I mean, I'm really trying to lead with my heart space right now because you don't deserve that. And it just really pisses me off, a lot. It pisses me off a lot. Um,
yeah, and I respect all that, and that's the thing about love. It's a
yeah,
gift, it's patient. I've learned through it
yeah,
about closing it and being with myself, and then opening it back up.
yeah.
I just opened back up because I talked to someone new, and I was getting my
Good.
nails done. And the guy was just sitting next to me, but my nail salon lady actually kind of pushed that forward,
Yeah,
so we exchanged numbers, and that's because I
good.
was just you know by myself, but he was a single dad too, so.
Yeah.
It,
Listen,
it's not easy. Yeah.
let's pull cards on something new to come in. I just
Mhm.
want to say very quickly, in New York State, like family court and getting child support are two completely different things. I bet it would take you a very little amount of time to look up, like on Google, like child support because you might not have to wait. Like, I mean, you're the custodial parent. There's a chance that he might have to start paying you now, and you should do that immediately. That's the least he can do if he can't even be there for you or your kids. But
Yeah. I guess here in Texas, they could do it way back to conception. I didn't even know that.
yeah, like yeah, trust me, Stefan 8 months ago would jump on a plane, fly to Texas, and go knock a couple of this guy's teeth out for you because it to me it's just like have some integrity. I mean, if he's gonna have kids with you, least he can do is like treat you with respect and like be there for his kids. So Listen, let's pull cards for you. By the way, it seems like you're handling this very well. A lot better than I than I did when I was 25. So props to you for that. What's your sign, by the way?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? Okay. That totally makes sense. Leo's like all about like having strength, endurance. No doubt you've had to have quite a bit of that. So, um, listen, Heaven, don't take this wrong way. I'm not gonna even pull cards on this fucking guy. Excuse my language. I always get really worked up hearing about stuff like this. This guy's not worth your time, okay? Um, if he wants to come back and like prove to you that he's got his shit together, because it takes time. It took me a long time, but never for a day did I disappear out of my kid's life. If he wants to prove that to you, that's one thing. But um, yeah, protect yourself. Like, protect and look out for yourself. But let's see if something new's coming in for you. What do you do for work? Are you working?
Yes, I work at my family's restaurant. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. That's nice you work
Yeah.
with your family.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, what's coming in for Heaven that we want to know about? How old are your kids?
2 and 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're really young. Wow.
Yeah, they were born the same year.
Oh, wow.
11 months apart.
Hmm.
But yeah, I appreciate.
Okay. Let's see. Who's this? Guys, everybody in the chat, let's send Heaven some love here. Heaven, it's my obsessive compulsive. You know what I'm going to do later tonight? I'm going to spend like 2 hours looking up family court law in Texas. Okay, wow, interesting. First, hold on, I need to get some more cards. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Okay. Okay, one more spirit. Wait, who is this? Can I get one more? Wait, is this somebody new or somebody is this person from the past or somebody new? Even for somebody new, odd for somebody from the past. Okay. Damn, this guy fucked you over, Heaven. Excuse my language. The Ten of Swords came out. Like, are you watching and listening or just listening, by the way?
Just listening.
Okay.
I'm gonna go watch.
Okay. The Ten of Swords came out. There's like a person laying like face down with like 10 swords like in his back. I feel like he really hurt you, like betrayed you. Um, but you know what? I think you've actually had a lot of time to kind of contemplate it and get over it. Um, you know what? I actually think that just a complete sidebar. I really wasn't trying to channel this message at all. I think that is absolutely him, by the way. What you initially mentioned, like you weren't sure if he's been kind of like reaching out to you in like a weird way. Um you said it's like somebody's calling you from like numbers, like
Yeah.
I,
He just texts me, like messages me with just my name.
okay. It's him. And that actually just pisses me off even more. Um it's absolutely him. By the way, I know you're a Leo. I feel like you're really showing up in this Queen of Cups energy, which is really beautiful. Like, I feel like you, one, because you're actually staring at him, like the Queen of Cups is like the most intuitive sign, or like the most intuitive queen of all the queens. Like, I feel like you pick up on stuff a lot, like the way you picked up that it was him doing that. She's also just like a really thoughtful person who like understands other people's feelings really well. Like, I bet a lot of your friends, like, you can just look at, like, you can just read their face and you know exactly how they're feeling. I don't know if that resonated at all.
Yeah, it does.
But listen, the thing with the Ten of Swords is it's done. Like, ten, I actually really like tens. It's about starting a new cycle, like a new chapter. Like, it's a number of finality. Like, I feel like that you've kind of slowly worked through whatever has happened with him, and I know it's tough. Um, but I feel like you're ready to kind of like look towards the future a little bit. Or you're going to be getting ready to. The Three of Wands came out. It's kind of like an energy of like just getting excited about like something new, the idea of something that's in front of you rather than what's behind you. I do see that you work really hard, which is not a hot take. I know you have to work hard as a parent, but I mean, I could tell that you're a hard worker even at your job. That's plain as day. Um, I don't know why that's coming out. What I'm getting like a little bit of like a story here about what happened. I need to pull more cards. Because I'm not getting anything about like super specific. It's good that you're working hard. That's gonna pay off for you. I actually see a little bit more money coming your way. What the heck is this? That's a very strong energy. Hmm. Ugh, I don't like this. Heaven, this guy's gonna, excuse my language, this guy's gonna fucking show up again. But not in a good way. Like, I feel like you're gonna, I think the Eight of Swords came out, um, which I don't love. Um, that's like an energy of feeling kind of trapped. Let me pull something else. This is weird. Spirit, what the hell does this mean? Okay. Heaven, I could be completely wrong about this. I just got a super specific message, so I just feel like it's my job to share it with you. Um, do not let this guy show back up and even utter the word marriage, okay? I hope I hope I'm getting this wrong. Do not, if this guy tries to like show back up and like love bomb you, talk about marriage, do not entertain him, okay? Then I will get on the plane if he does that, okay? That came through really strong. Like, that's a warning. It's going to really not be good for you if you even consider doing that with this guy. Listen, it sounds like you still have feelings for him, which I get because we can't always control who we love. I was addicted to dating like toxic people from, I mean, I'm 36, for most of my life. Like, frankly, women who treated me really bad. Like, were just like lied to me, like didn't treat me the way that I treated them. And I know that it's tough, like, and we don't even understand why we still like have these attachments to people who like we know like like can be shitty, and like really we shouldn't have feelings for them. I know it's tough. Um, it's gonna pass though. This guy, I do not like this guy, Heaven. What Spirit? Why is what else is coming out? I'm getting a lot of really strong messages, Heaven. It's really not what I expected. Um, and listen, I just want you to know I know what you're going through, and I really appreciate you calling. I know you're new. And for anybody else new, guys, I always try to like be honest and like thoughtful about what I say to people. And I also need to say again, I this is not the channel where I'm going to promise everybody that they're going to win $1 million and fall in love every month. And like any channel where every sign seems to get the same message every week, you should maybe raise your eyebrow. Like that's not how real life works. And I know that's shitty and like good things happen, bad things happen to us. And unfortunately, like we don't always just get like readings where we're gonna win a lot of money and fall in love. And if that's the only readings that you're getting or seeing, that's not like you need to question that, you know? Like and I'm just saying all this because like it bumps me out when I have to tell you that this guy's gonna come back and try to like um interfere with your life when clearly you've worked really hard to move past this up to a degree. But I just wanted to tell you that because it's not easy for me to tell you the things that I'm seeing when I see stuff like this. But like you seem like a sweetheart, and I feel like it's my responsibility. One as somebody who's been through a lot of trauma too, to just to just be open and honest with you about what I'm seeing. Okay, so I just wanted to say that to you, Heaven. Um, just remember, nothing's permanent with this stuff. Can we please get some spirit? What else is coming in next month? What else is coming in for? Okay. Okay, this is nice. So, Heaven, you might. What's this? The Two of Cups just showed up, which is good. I like that card a lot more than the Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh. Heaven, you have somebody new coming in. Um, what about the moon? Why the moon? Oh my gosh. Heaven, this is crazy. All right, now I feel good. I just got good goosebumps. Um, the moon was clarified by the High Priestess, which is some seriously heavy spiritual energy. And I'm like underselling that. Like, whoever this person is, and I'm going to show you what came out after that. This person, you're going to feel like a weird, unexplainable, like this, whoever this person is, it's going to be the situation where you're like, after you meet them, and you're like while you're thinking about them they text you, or as you're texting them they text you. Like you guys are going to have some weird, like this is such a strong message. um the Two of Cups came out and it was clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is really 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 good. This is like a new partnership. This is like a connection, like a new attraction, somebody you feel really connected with. And the Wheel of Fortune is, this is really good. This is like something like positive, like something turning in your favor, like a new cycle after a lot of like a lot of tough cycles, like a lot of this bad energy that was showing up before. This is really beautiful, Heaven. I'm really liking this. Um and I want you to know that like something like this is coming. It's what I was saying before. Life is, there's good and bad moments. It's never just going to be bad. So when you have like a stressful moment, just know something like it's inevitably going to turn around and be good. And if it stays bad for a very long time, like years, that's the universe trying to tell you something. But that's not what I'm seeing. Can I get another card on this? Who's this new person? Oh my gosh. This person, this is serious. The Chariot, another major arcana. This is going to be somebody super confident. They might have water sign. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement. I'm actually getting that really heavy. Maybe Gemini, but like heavy water placements for this person coming in. And you might know who this is when they show up. One, you're gonna feel like you vibe with them on a friendship level. That's coming through really strong. Um, two, they're gonna be very confident and not in like a toxic way. Like they're just gonna be confident and and like really like they're gonna want to move things forward with you. You won't have to guess what this person is thinking. Um, this is really good energy. Um, do you want me to pull another card on this? Do you want me to? Is there anything that I'm not hitting on that you want me to find out about? I really like this. Is really significant. This Wheel of Fortune with Chariot and the Two of Cups. Like this is really good. I like this.
Yeah, I do too. It's fine. I mean, I appreciate all this. I even appreciate your friend's story and the yeah, just you being strong. All this, like, I really do.
Listen, you're gonna get through this. Trust me. But your intuition is right. That's the most important thing you need to know. It is absolutely him. Um, and he's going to try to cause some issues for you. Just don't worry about it, okay? Just brush it off. Um, and I can promise you, like as fucked up, excuse my language, as fucked up and unjust and unfair as the criminal court system is in this country, like criminal justice, family court system, even though it takes forever, I actually have faith in it and I've seen it play out. Like that will work out for you, I promise, okay? I promise you. Um and make sure you get what you deserve when it comes to like child support. I'm actually going to look that up later after the show and send you what I find out because you might not have to wait um for whatever like you're in the middle of dealing with court. Like he might have to start paying you immediately. I just want to find out before I tell you something like that to see if it's different than New York. But forget about this guy, okay? I know that you probably have fond feelings. Don't put the highlight reel together of all the best moments. I make the joke that even the shittiest movies look good when we watch like a 3 minute like trailer. Like, think of everything. Think of the good, think of the bad. And frankly, think of your kids because this is not somebody that you can count on or rely on. And honestly, he should be like ashamed of himself because you seem like a really responsible person, and it's not easy to have two kids, especially that young. On any salary, I know how difficult it must be. Um, but you're gonna get through it. You seem really strong. Um, just keep working, and know things are gonna get better for you. This person is new. This person coming in is new. You have not met them, and this is like literally like fated for you. Like the Wheel of Fortune is like literally like fated, destined energy. It's really positive. It's really positive energy. So, you have somebody new coming in. Just know that, okay? And just tell this guy to kick rocks, whoever this guy is. Um, let him pay his child support, and if he wants to step up and be part of the kids' lives, always let that happen, okay? Don't ever make decisions out of like personal anger when it comes to the kids. That's like Stefan advice. If he wants to be part of the kids' lives, always allow that. But don't count on this guy. You deserve better than to have somebody pop in and out of your life. You really do. And you will find and you'll get it. I promise you. I promise you. And it's gonna make him jealous as fuck too when this new person shows up. So um yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for
No
that
problem,
confirmation.
Heaven. Hey, it was really great to meet you. It really was. Let's stay in touch on Instagram. I'm serious. I want to actually look some of that up for you because I really do want to help you. I know court stuff with kids is it's so stressful. Um, I have like a lot of friends who are attorneys, where I live, like pretty successful ones. So, um, I would love to help you if it would make, if it makes things a little bit easier, that's the least I can do. So, thank you so much for coming on and talking. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right.
you having me.
All right. Bye, Heaven.
Okay.
Okay. What a sweetheart. Guys, let's send Heaven some good vibes. Makes me so angry. That's really those are still hard tests for me about controlling my anger when I have to hear about people like that, especially who do that to like good people. It just really hurts me about like a lot. Um, yeah, she's gonna be fine though. I know she is. Um, Minnie, you love Mexican food? Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know anything about. I feel like Texas, every state probably has different family court laws, but um, yeah, being a single parent is tough and it's expensive, especially when you have a like like the other parent is invisible and doesn't even help at all. It's a lot. Um, anyway, okay. Drew, you've been so patient. Um, I'd be happy to answer another quick chat question for you, and then we're gonna move on to, I think, what signs should we do? How's everybody doing? Everybody still awake here? I'm doing pretty good. Um, I think this is a new personal best. I've been streaming since like 4:30 every night. Um, so yeah, I think I'm hitting like the close to the 6 hour mark. Sure, Drew. All right, Jay, save me some. And hey, Cass, great to see you back. How's your night going? Sorry, I missed your chat message. Yeah, sorry to anybody whose messages I might miss when we're doing a caller. Hi Danielle, great to meet you if you're still here. I'm Stefan. Thanks so much for finding the channel. Mm. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good, but I will drink water. Debbie, I could really use a glass of that wine though, that's for sure. Um, Christy. Um, all right, Drew, let's see what we get. I'll pull 3 cards to see if we get a strong message, okay? Um, and then anyone else in the chat with us? So we did water signs and fire signs. We could do air or earth next if anybody has a preference. Um, so and thank you to everybody tonight who was kind enough to leave a donation. It means so much to me. It really does. Um, okay. All right. What's coming towards Drew? Okay. Drew. Spirit, what's coming towards Drew? Drew, these are always a little we'll see what comes out, okay? Um like I told Heaven, I'm just gonna tell you what I see, you know. Sometimes it might not be like the sexiest thing to hear, you know, like if I'm like, hey, it looks like you're working really hard, keep doing that for right now. But sometimes that's what we need to hear, you know, just know that that's like real. And stuff like that matters. I know it's like, I know how it feels to like want something new sometimes and feel like it's not happening. But thanks, Heaven, and you and ours for sure. Much love. And I think it's really cute that you call me sir. I'm definitely more of like a dude than like a sir. Um, but it's just because you're polite. That's all it is. So thank you. Um, okay. All right, Drew. What the hell, man? Dude, this I pulled one card. This card showed up again for you. That's hilarious. That's legitimately funny. That's really funny. Like when I make a joke and say like what are the odds? The reality is unbelievably low, like from a mathematical like perspective, this would come out again. That's so funny. All right, I think it's pretty clear that's your energy. Um that's also the energy you need to be in. That's really important, especially if it's showing up again as you. Um the Page of Wands is all about like passion like it's about figuring out like what you're passionate about, and I'm going to keep it kind of general, but it's important and they're real questions you need to ask yourself if you haven't. And if you already know, even better. But the Page of Wands, like his energy is all about like passionately working towards something that feels like more in alignment with like his higher purpose. Like he needs to like feel like he's working towards like something that is like in alignment with something bigger than him. Like he's all about like growth, personal growth. He's also a very like creative, bold energy. Um, very confident too. Like the Page of Wands is all about transforming. Um, all right. Ooh, okay. Why? Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, dude. I like this. I'll put one more, and I'm sorry, we have to keep it a little short. Um, again, not a psychic. Five of Pentacles came out next. I think you're going to feel potentially in the near future like that, like left out in the cold by this chick. Again, it doesn't have to be, but like that's what it seems like from the last reading. And I think that you're gonna kind of realize that you have a choice to make. Like, do you want to keep trying to like think about this? Or you want to move forward in a strong way? A lot of fire energy, by the way. This is a card of like personal power, choices, boldness. It's your energy. It's fire energy. Um, and dude, I think you have somebody new coming in. Of course you do. Of course you do. Gemini energy, Two of Cups. This is like a new partnership, friendship. You got two back to back, by the way. Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Um, like attraction, something new. and it's something that's going to feel really good. It's something like so with this card coming out after, this is like a card of like a new manifestation coming in. It's also a card of like a new opportunity. It's just something new. It could be associated with a new relationship, a new job opportunity, like new wealth. It's really nice. And I think a lot of things are going to come in quick. You might be like you might have a lot going on, like inside and outside. It might even feel like you're carrying a lot. But like I think this is like going to be a new like significant like new cycle starting for you. And anything that you're carrying, like any hard work you put in will make sense and will pay off. But I think you have something really good coming in. Again, it might take I don't know about timeline, but just remember like feeling like somebody like messed you up and like left you high and dry. It's okay to acknowledge that, but just remember like we always have a choice with how we want to like live. And like do we want to just kind of um like stay kind of attached to that energy, or do we want to move forward? Because like really this guy's got like the world in his hands. um and you're also not going to attract somebody new if you're hung up on this past person. So but with this card, really think about what it is that you want, just generally with like whatever it is that you want, like because with the pages you can't really manifest or even know what like figure out what the hell that like you're looking for until you really know what you want. Like if it's something with your career, figure out exactly what it is that you're looking for or that you're passionate about so you can actually um like feel good about pursuing it. If it is a person or a new person, figure out what kind of person you want. Okay? That's what this is too. But again, just remember, guys, very rarely do we get that like $1 million from the scratch off. So figure it again, it'll like a big thing with the page and a big thing just with life. It's so hard to be successful at something if you don't give a shit about it. Like if you don't, because then you're just gonna kind of be like everybody else. I mean, unless you're like, I don't know, unless you go for a degree like that, you don't have to like be really passionate. I mean, some jobs just pay a lot, like attorneys, like investment bankers. But like, if you want abundance and wealth, you want to attract it, figure out what you're passionate about. And if you already have it, then put everything you have into it. Um, and that's how you're going to manifest exactly what you want. But if you're not really sure, nothing's really going to come in. So, yes, you do, my friend. Um, Trust me, I mean, like this last 6 months, I took like my first real like break from dating, and it was very beneficial for me, and it ended up allowing me to find somebody like good, you know. But you have to figure out what you want in somebody, and again, they're all lessons. You know, I made so many mistakes with a lot of the people that I was dating. If for the next person, know what you're looking for, and always like express that and ask them what they're looking for. You know, if somebody doesn't know what they want, like what their values are, that's like a red flag. I say that all the time. Um, so, but looks good, man. That page came out twice. That's like a real. I mean, if you can't sleep later, Google the like, Google some info on the Page of Wands. Like some of the or watch some video. Like I think there's going to be a lot in there that might help, because that's really the energy that you need to be in, like, um but yeah, good energy for sure. Actually, Drew, you know what, I'll send you a great video that I watched. How about that? I'll do you one better. Really cool energy. And info on the person, like the energy of what the page is all about. So um okay. Okay, guys. Um let's do air signs. I think I'm starting to I think my battery's starting to run out. Does anybody have any chat questions though? I actually don't think I want to do any more general signs. Any questions from anybody in the chat? And if not, I think maybe I'll call it. Um, I think 6 hours is enough. I saw your email, dude. I'll read it and yeah, look forward to connect with you. And yeah, I'd love to chat with you on the phone, like off air. We could do like a one-on-one reading. Um, so and yeah, for anybody new, if anybody would like a private reading off air, please just email me or send me a message on Instagram. Hmm. All right, Rachel, what do you have in? Hmm. Love you, Debbie. Thank you. Christy, we didn't get, where's Pam? We didn't have Pam tonight. She made a brief appearance yesterday. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm happy to make time for you or anybody else. I have a couple appointments for private readings for tomorrow, but I'm always happy to try to make myself available if anybody would like. So of course, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for finding the channel. That sounds good. Um, okay. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll call it here. Um, but yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Once I catch a breath, I'll try to go back and timestamp. But yeah, thanks everybody. I think maybe I'll try to do a live stream on Monday or Tuesday. Great. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great evening. And I'll see everybody soon. Good night, Christy. Good night, Debbie. And yeah, thanks to everybody else watching. So, okay. Yes. Talk to you soon, Christy.